how long have we got from the moment that we find out that, say, God, it never happens, but London would be high on the hit list as far as Moscow is concerned? How long have we got as a country to respond? Is it a matter of minutes, seconds, milliseconds?
Well, I can't give you an absolutely accurate answer, but certainly when I was sort of directly involved in this sort of thing, I think we would know very, very soon if the Russians launched any intercontinental ballistic missiles, and we would pretty much know where they were coming. As a rule of thumb, the flight time I expect to the UK is probably 20 or 30 minutes at the most. One of the questions, and I think you began with at the beginning, we used to have all this resilience and people understood, and we had the observers, as Mark described. And 30 years ago, we all saw the little videos of what to do, getting underground, hiding behind something concrete. Whether people would react in time for that, who knows? And we don't want to scaremonger, but in London, you get the call, you dive into the underground. I would have thought most people across the city hopefully would get there within 20 minutes or so. But it's not seconds. We would have a few minutes to react, but it's not much longer than that.
Hamish, we've got literally 20 seconds left. I just from what you're saying, we had Peter Hitchinson earlier saying this is bigger than 9/11. I get a real sense from what you're saying that the penny hasn't quite dropped yet for a lot of people. This is a major punctuation mark on an historical basis, a major punctuation mark in our national story. I read you correctly.
Well, I think it is, but I don't. There's a hell of a lot to go before we're going to see any sort of missiles raining down on this country. And that's why it's absolutely essential that the Prime Minister and others get stuck in. We have not got stuck into the Russians, particularly in Syria, where I spent the last 10 years, and we've allowed dictators like Assad to get on and do horrendous things. So by our weakness then, that sowed the seeds for what we're looking at the moment. Putin, I don't think, would have invaded Ukraine had we been a bit more robust over the last 10 years. But that's in the past. We can't look backwards. We've got to look forwards, and we've got to make sure that Putin realises that we are serious and we will react. Because at the moment, I think he thinks the West are weak and that we haven't got the stomach for the fight. And I'm pretty sure that certainly all of us lot in the UK have.
Well, I think he thinks we're weak. I think he thinks we're scared, and he might just be right to some degree.